He's going to grab a bat here at some point this morning, swing it, and I hope that obviously that goes well. And if so, we'll definitely see him one of these first 2 games in Texas.
Zach Eflin says he's still stiff.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything yet on how he's doing?
Stiff, yeah. I mean, I think, most likely it'll trend towards an IL here in the next 24 hours would be my guess if I had to guess on it. And at that point, we'll kind of, depending on how today goes, we'll make the next move in accordance with that.
You brought back Bowman today. It was just because you felt like the bullpen needed a longer guy after what it's been through.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and we actually came out of that thing probably as good as you can yesterday, and thanks to Vasquez, and talking about position players pitching, and there is some value to it if it doesn't turn into 40 points up on the scoreboard at the end of the day. So by him doing that, left us a few guys, but also what if there's another injury today? In the bullpen, kind of what happened yesterday, you got to be able to cover the game. So, which is what all 30 teams are doing right now in terms of handling bullpens and having optionable pitchers down in the bullpen and the ability to kind of move pieces around. You have to do it, unfortunately.
Dean Kramer's eaten some innings for you in games like this where you had the bullpen exhausted. Got to feel good about having him on the bump today.
Yeah, day game Dino, man. He throws great during the day for some reason. So we're hoping that kind of holds true today. Dean's been really good here for a while. I think you guys probably can look at the numbers on that and see if you erase April, what does the numbers would look like. I think we'd all be really impressed as, one of the top 20, 30 guys in the American League right now. So we're excited to have Dino out there. He knows the challenge he kind of lays ahead with the Rays, and see what he does.
Are you how much baseball activity athletes been doing?
He was out playing catch on the field just now. I don't think he's touched a bat yet. I think, knowing that usually when you have an oblique or whatever we term that thing, when you have one of those, it's usually the thing that caused it. So, like, if you're throwing, then it's going to be hard to throw. If you're hitting, it's going to be hard to hit. So it's not abnormal to see him throw first and that not bother it. The next step will be swinging the bat. I think it'll probably slow down a tick once he starts swinging the bat. But I do think, we're pretty optimistic that this will be on kind of the front end of what the estimate was in terms of the return.